Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating world of psychology. I'm your host, Sigmund, and today we're going to explore one of the most intriguing and complex topics in psychology, psychopathy and antisocial personality disorder. To start, let's define what psychopathy and antisocial personality disorder are in everyday language. Psychopathy is a personality disorder characterized by a lack of empathy, impulsivity, and a tendency to engage in antisocial behavior. Individuals with psychopathic traits often appear charming and charismatic on the surface, but can be manipulative and exploitative in their interactions with others. Antisocial personality disorder, on the other hand, is a broader category that encompasses a range of behaviors, including a disregard for others' rights, lack of empathy, and impulsivity. The concept of psychopathy has been around for centuries, but it wasn't until the 19th century that it began to take shape as a distinct psychological construct. One of the key figures in the development of our understanding of psychopathy was Hervey Cleckley, an American psychiatrist who published his seminal work, The Mask of Sanity, in 1941. Cleckley's work laid the foundation for modern theories of psychopathy, including the idea that psychopaths are characterized by a lack of emotional depth and a tendency to manipulate others. From a theoretical perspective, psychopathy is often explained using the triarchic model, which proposes that psychopathic traits can be broken down into three distinct components: boldness, meanness, and disinhibition. Boldness refers to the tendency to take risks and engage in impulsive behavior, while meanness refers to a lack of empathy and a tendency to manipulate others. Disinhibition, on the other hand, refers to a lack of self-control and a tendency to act on impulse without considering the consequences. Research has shown that psychopathy is associated with a range of negative outcomes, including increased risk of violence, substance abuse, and recidivism. One study published in the Journal of Abnormal Psychology found that psychopathic individuals were more likely to engage in aggressive behavior and had difficulty forming and maintaining healthy relationships. Another study published in the Journal of Personality Disorders found that psychopathic traits were associated with a higher risk of suicide attempts and self-destructive behavior. But how can understanding psychopathy and antisocial personality disorder help us in our everyday lives? For one, it can help us recognize when we're dealing with someone who may be manipulative or exploitative. By being aware of the signs of psychopathic behavior, such as a lack of empathy or impulsivity, we can take steps to protect ourselves and set healthy boundaries. Additionally, understanding psychopathy can inform our approach to treating individuals with antisocial personality disorders. For example, research has shown that cognitive behavioral therapy can be an effective treatment for reducing aggressive behavior in individuals with psychopathic traits. Let's consider a case study to illustrate this concept. Imagine you're working with a colleague who is charming and charismatic but consistently fails to follow through on commitments and manipulates others to get what they want. This individual may be exhibiting psychopathic traits, such as a lack of empathy and impulsivity. By recognizing these behaviors, you can take steps to protect yourself and set healthy boundaries, such as being clear and direct in your communication and avoiding getting drawn into their manipulative games. In conclusion, psychopathy and antisocial personality disorder are complex and multifaceted concepts that have important implications for our understanding of human behavior. By recognizing the signs of psychopathic behavior and understanding the theoretical background and research findings related to this concept, we can take steps to protect ourselves and others from manipulative and exploitative behavior. Remember, psychopathy is not just about serial killers or violent offenders, it's also about the subtle ways in which individuals with psychopathic traits can manipulate and exploit those around them. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the complex world of psychopathy and antisocial personality disorder. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss, please don't hesitate to reach out. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, may your ego find balance between pleasure and reality.